Hey Gemini, welcome back to Haus Gems, or welcome if it's your first time here, and if it is, then my name is Tisha, and I'm the owner of Haus Gems, a self-help and spirituality brand helping you on your journey within. And I know for those of you that are returning, I did not upload a video for the month of January, and it's like, out of any month, January is not the month to not upload because it's the first month of the new year, right? But I mean, this is what I've been saying in my other videos. Technically, according to astrology, the new year doesn't begin until after Pisces season is over. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But make sure that you guys like, subscribe to this channel, leave me a comment down below, let me know how these messages are showing up for you, and I just want to jump right into your messages, Gemini. Okay, so usually I start out with the tarot first and then I do oracle, but this month I've been in the mood to do oracle first and then tarot after. So Gemini, I can hold y'all's up at the same time because y'all only have two. You guys have passion and forgiveness, okay? So this is like so funny because obviously I'm filming this a couple of days before Valentine's Day. So some of y'all out there, let me find out y'all trying to attract some love interest. Now let me say this. Even though these cards did show up, I feel like majority of this reading and the messages are more so about you and things that you need to do. Because again, with this passion card, you guys could be, listen, there could be some lusty energy. You guys could be, could have met somebody that you are extremely attracted to. You feel this connection, this fire, this burning, sizzling hot. I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all. I'm sorry. But anyway, you could be feeling this like just, ooh, this spark for somebody, right? Now, for those of you that this is not relationship related, listen, passion is passion. Even though you see what's going on in the images here, it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be a love interest. It could just be that you found your passion about your life or about something specific that you're doing in your life related to career or maybe some sort of creative endeavor, even though I don't really see too much in regards to so much more creative stuff, but still it could be pertaining to some other area that you got this spark of passion back, right? But interestingly enough, what is connected to it is the forgiveness card. So Geminis, I really feel like there's something tied to your passion there's something that you need to forgive, I should say, that's tied to your passion that's blocking you from fully experiencing this, from fully receiving this, if that makes sense. Because it's like whatever may have happened to you before or in the past, you're a little bit tainted. And because you're tainted, you can't fully see this and accept this for what it is because you're going based off of your experience and certain things that you may have attracted in the past. And so now you kind of have this blueprint that you've been living your life on as it pertains to, like I said, a love interest or whatever area this is regarding for you. And that blueprint doesn't align with what is actually present, what is actually there. That blueprint only aligns with what has been designed at this point to keep you safe because of whatever heartbreaks or, whatever pain, I'll say, that you've gone through in the past. But what I want to point out, and by the way, if I didn't mention this deck, this Oracle deck, I'll leave it down below in the description box. But this is the Price of Love deck by Crystal Banner. She's a Black-owned business. So if you like it, support. I'm not getting paid for this. I have 112 subscribers. But that's besides the point. Another thing that I wanted to point out is at the bottom of the deck. First of all, there's a lot of heart energy, right? You see the heart. I'm telling y'all, like, I feel like this is really pertaining to some love. Like I said, y'all could be pulling into this energy of the Valentine's Day. And like I said, even if it's not necessarily a love interest, you're still using this energy. You're still influenced right now by this energy of love and passion from Valentine's Day. So I know you guys can't see it super clearly, but this is actually the healing card. So this is something else that's showing me that I feel like you guys need to engage in some healing. So again, so that you can actually see let me just point this out now. So you can actually see Judgment card. So you can actually see the situation, see this situation for exactly what it is. And so that you don't misjudge the situation. Now, this is going to require some introspection, which is why you guys do have the Hermit card in the reverse. I feel like some of you guys really need to take some time to go inward, because with this Eight of Swords card, I feel like there's something that you guys, like I said, are not seeing. And I feel like it's exactly what I said a moment ago. The reason that you guys aren't seeing it for what it is because you are blocked. You are emotionally blocked, or in some way you're triggered by whatever happened to you in the past, and you feel like this is another reflection or example of that, or you're scared of it. You're trying to protect yourself because you see how this person is all wrapped up. You're trying to protect yourself from it. But again, forgiveness is very important, because I don't think that this is actually a replication of what you have experienced in the past. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you guys do have, look at that, the Two of Cups in the reverse too. But anyway, you guys do have the Six of Swords card showing up in the reverse. And I feel like this is more of an internal feeling. This is you feeling like, oh man, like I'm not going to get what I want. When am I ever going to find this? When am I ever going to? But it's not about finding it. It's about attracting it. And what is your point of attraction? You are your point of attraction. So if you keep telling yourself, oh, I can't trust this person, or I can never trust this situation, or I can never find that, guess what? That's exactly what it's going to be. So Geminis, I really do feel like y'all need to, ever since I got in your energy, I've been wanting to say this. So I'm gonna just say it. Y'all got to humble yourself. You out here, you thinking, oh, it's them and it's not me. But really, there's some inner healing work that needs to be done on your behalf. And look what's under the healing card, grief and sadness. I'm telling you guys, this is connected to, and you guys also have the patience card. And like I said, didn't I say sparks earlier? I'm telling you guys, this is the sparks card right here. But anyway, you guys really need to just have patience with yourself in the process. I'm not saying that you should necessarily rush yourself or rush this thing from happening, because I do feel like it definitely is going to take time for you to start to reveal and see, really dig deep into those emotional traumas. I know this is something that I'm dealing with as well, dealing with like childhood traumas and things that kind of struck nerves. And honestly, I feel like our childhood is a huge part of the reason why we operate and we are the way that we are in love and life and just overall. So yes, it definitely is going to take some time, but I do see that a lot of the ways that you approach life is from this past, like I said, grief and sadness and pain that you have felt. And look, you guys have the Fool card in the reverse. So again, I don't feel like you guys you have to open your mind. You know what I mean? You have to learn how to trust yourself again. Trust that you're not going to trust your own judgment. You know what I mean? Trust your own judgment. Trust that you're not going to lead yourself down a path of more suffering. You gotta trust your judgment. You gotta know that, again, if this is related to a person, that you are a good judge of character, or if this is related to a situation, that you can assess an environment or a situation accordingly to say, yes, this is for me, this is going to benefit me, and no, it's not. And even if it doesn't, trust that even beyond that, there's a reason why you chose that path, and that there's something for you there. There's some sort of lesson that you should learn. And speaking of that, this is why you guys have the Page of Swords energy, because, you know, the Page of Swords, he's a person that he's very open-minded, you know, he's so willing to learn. And, you know, yes, he might make mistakes and he might, you know, not always say the right thing, or he might not always do the right thing. But the thing is, he's willing to learn, you know, he's very ambitious when it comes to receiving information and learning new things. You know, he's a very intellectual being, even in the areas that he may be naive. So I feel like this is you guys. You guys need to be like this Page of Swords energy, just being more open-minded. You know what I'm saying? Kind of trust yourself. Trust yourself to leap, to fall. You know, definitely this Fool energy is what I'm getting, but let's turn this thing upright. You know, like, it's time to take a leap of faith. Like, you guys deserve love. You guys deserve whatever opportunity this is that is coming in for you. And with the Seven of Wands in the reverse, you guys really need to let your guard down. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like you guys have been sort of fighting to keep yourself within these walls, or within this entrapment. You know what I mean? But this is a self-inflicted or a self-imposed entrapment. This is a self-imposed entrapment. And it's time to see beyond that. You know, there's so much more ground for you to cover. There's so much more that you can receive, that you deserve, and that you're worthy of receiving. And that's why the Nine of Pentacles is showing up here in the reverse. It's like, you know, you guys need to really start knowing and trusting in your own worth and your own value, and knowing that you are worthy of attracting good things, of attracting healthy relationships. You know, I've been saying affirmations lately, and y'all, look, it could be psychological, and that's exactly what I need. But I really do feel like it is helping. Like, I feel this sense of groundedness and support. So, energy wise, I'm personally working on root chakra, but I also feel like it will be very beneficial for you guys to work on root chakra and say different affirmations. Like, one of the affirmations I'm saying is, I support healthy relationships. I love myself enough to have healthy relationships. And yeah, like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be in a love romantic sense, even though it is represented by the Passion card. But I think this is just overall you allowing yourself to feel good. You know what I mean? To feel good in your life, to feel good about the people that are around you, because that's another theme that is coming up with the Three of Pentacles. I feel like some of you got to get out of the space that you're in. Some of you guys got to let, you know, some people go in some relationships, because it's not a supportive environment for you that is going to be, how do you say, the most supportive space for this new energy that you're coming into. So basically, you guys are going to be, you know, as you're going through this energy of letting your guard down and releasing these, you know, letting down your walls, letting down your guards. As you go through this energy, you're going to want to be in an environment that is supportive of that allows you to go through this healing, this inner work, and this forgiveness process, because it does require vulnerability. And so you want to make sure that as you're opening up, you have people that support you. And if there's somebody around you that's not supporting you in that sense, then it is important that you handle that situation accordingly. Whether that is you communicating to them, you know, having the conversation with them. Hey, listen, basically setting new boundaries, you know, hey, listen, I'm going through this period. I'm changing, you know, look, as long as you're in friendship or relationship with somebody, things are always going to be changing, whether you're changing or they're changing, you're growing or they're growing. You guys have to adapt to what each other needs. You know, that's a part of being in a relationship. It's a give and a take. So whether that's you having a conversation with them, like, hey, listen, you know, I'm going through this period of change in my life, and, you know, there's a lot that's coming up for me emotionally, and I just need support in this way. Or, hey, I would appreciate if you know, not do this or not say this, because these things are triggers for me. And listen, your real friends, the people that are there and love you and support you, they will have no problem honoring that. Those people that are not there for you, that are not supporting you, guess what? The true colors will be revealed, and you have to make the necessary decisions to do what needs to be done. And that's the good thing about being in this Page of Swords energy, because you kind of, I don't want to say you got the okay to kind of pop on somebody, not really pop on somebody, but to kind of like be a little bit more loose, if that makes sense. Meaning that if somebody decides that they don't want to be there for you or support you, it's like, okay, bye. But not so much in a dismissive way, you know what I mean? But just in this very carefree, like, all right, well, I got to do what's for me right now. I'm trying to access new levels within myself. So, okay, like if you're not supportive of that, okay, cool. But ultimately you guys do have the 10 of Swords. I'm going to get a clarity card on this, but, so I do see that you guys are going through this transformation within yourself. And I do see that there is the potential, you know, this does require work. So that's why I'm saying potential, but there is the potential for you guys to have this, this new perception, to gain this new understanding, and to have a lot of light shed on a lot of past hurt and traumas, and, you know, really getting down to the root of why you operate and think the way that you do about, you know, your life and also yourself. Because again, like I said, this is about your worthiness or unworthiness, whatever it is that you feel. I do feel like those things are coming to the surface, as well as why you put up certain walls. You know what I mean? Why you try to block certain things out. You're going to start questioning yourself more. And if you're not, I encourage you to question yourself more, and like, hey, why do I do that? Or like, if I, you know, anytime I'm talking to somebody, I notice like I'll tend to like pull back here, because I feel like, you know, explore what those deeper meanings are, those deeper feelings. But let me get one clarity card. Oh, that was a lot of messages. Whoa, that was a lot of messages. Let me just, one clarity card for the 10 of Swords on the way out. Let's leave them with something. Ooh. Okay, so you guys do have the Chariot card. So just don't be afraid to, you guys are going to have to stand strong in this, you know, just understand that it's not easy. You know, anything that's worth having is not easy, but you have to have the almighty power, you know, like use your almighty strength, like in this higher knowing that there's something better. There has to be better. There has to be more, knowing that you are deserving of it. You know, I feel like that's what it boils down to, is just knowing your worth, knowing what your value is, knowing what is valuable to you. And again, if one of those things is having supportive, meaningful, high value relationships, whether that's love or otherwise, then understand that is a journey that requires work, that you have to make the decision to pursue. So Gemini, that is the messages that I have for you. I hope that this resonates. If it does, like this video, give me a thumbs up. Comment down below if you feel comfortable. I would love to know how this is showing up for you in the month of February. Happy Valentine's Day, because I feel like I didn't say that to nobody else, but I have to wish you guys a happy Valentine's Day just because of the messages. And I will see you guys in my next video, Gemini. Take care. Bye.